RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode. What it do?
What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, the shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, the represent, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what you do? Shutterwork the guy, aka Goat Artist, aka LB Lauderdale Boss, the Soul Rules Creator. RingGangRadio.com in the building.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yer, what up? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Boxer in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go.
Hey, Bodega P, straight from the sewer. Except, you above ground today, bruh. So, you taking your day off from fighting crime, with niggas, leading rats and shit, and niggas with brains in their stomachs.
Nigga, I've been on vacation all week. I ain't think about one rat. I ain't think about none of that shit, nigga. Like,
I'm on vacation every 2 weeks, yo.
Yeah, vacation is vacation, nigga. We not dealing with no rats, no Takashis, no Dumbos, no Gumbos, no nothing.
Hey,
what you got against elephants, nigga?
Oh man,
big for nothing ass niggas. Big and dumb.
But as always, yo, we salute you for your service, yo. Keeping our city straight for the old people and the children and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because ringing's for the children. And we also got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Conscious Pilot, aka West Coast Avenger #1 contender. Preparing for liftoff. Destination Ring Gang Radio. Let's get it.
Hey, there we go. Always elevating above the competition, man. Pilot, salute, bruh. It's always good to have you on the show. And then we also got another, someone who has been on the show for a hot minute. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
You already know what the fuck it is. Your boy Rome, nigga. Top 5 in the building. Chicago was good. Southside stand up. Ring Gang, nigga.
Hey, Chicago win because he leaves these bum ass niggas in the breeze, especially bum ass niggas that go on the passenger sides of cars, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Fuck that, nigga. I'll take your bitch, nigga. You know who I'm talking to, nigga. I'll take your bitch.
I be jumping out the passenger side sometimes.
Yeah, no, but you ain't getting in no beef though when you do it though. You just do you have your own business,
No, the rule. I think the rule is you can't be smaller than the person driving the car and talking shit.
That's also fact. Big fact.
Because Shorty was like kind of bigger than him. So it's like, yeah, nigga, that's not a good look.
Yeah, that was an L all around for that dude, and a W for Rome, and a special W for Ring Gang. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
We'll take them where we get them.
Salute, Rome. Good having you back. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? We gotta get you back on more shows, nigga. You gotta be less busy. But
They gonna recording like 15 albums.
Exactly, but and last but certainly not least, another person we haven't had our show in a hot minute, but we're also glad he's also back. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
It's your boy, the humble beast from the East, Kese Soprano. Let's go. Ring Gang all day, baby. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tunnel Gang.
Tunnel Gang.
Yeah, so we could play in the cipher tonight. We got 6 of us on here. Good God, God damn.
Hell yeah. I just pulled out the Avengers on this. No, this is Snyder cut.
I'm saying when you got 6
the Super 6 series. This is Ring Gang Super 6 series.
I mean, when you got 6 niggas with microphones, nigga, you don't know what's gonna be coming out of our mouths, man. There might be a whole bunch of fuckery involved, but that's what it is. That's what it's all about, though. Ring Gang. So we got some stuff we want to talk about tonight. But first thing we're gonna talk about is getting into the new album that my boy Kese dropped on y'all, today, man. And we recommend it's on Spotify or any other place. Kese, is there any other place other than Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music. It's on Bandcamp. If you got that, Audio Mac. If you got that, just all, even Amazon Music. So all the sites that you like to stream, it's all there.
That's what I'm talking about. And the album is called.
Hold on, are you on TikTok too?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok too. Yeah, no lie, I'm on TikTok too.
Hey.
So if you want to make a dance to it, something, go ahead.
Hustle till I die.
Yeah, make it go viral and get Kese another check. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Encourage that. You know what I'm saying? And the title of the album is Saints and Sinners. We can all relate to that. We all have that, good versus evil inside of us, man. So, and Saints and Sinners, man. So, LB, man, since I know I'm gonna let you start this off, man. You heard this album, I'm sure, man. Tell us what you thought of it.
Damn, this nigga be catching me off guard. I be getting my pilot on. Let's get it.
Nigga, inhale, blow it out, and get to it, nigga.
Nigga, I was drinking too. I had to swallow all that shit. But okay. First off, I know Key's been dropping like singles for like a good little minute since last year.
Right.
So he had some bangers on here I heard already, like the Saints and Sinners, Ride, Back to the Streets is my shit though. Like Come Back to the Street, like that nigga, he be getting on this little auto-tune flex with the chorus. I feel him like nigga had a smooth delivery. But overall, the album's dope. It's 10 songs, easy to digest. 32 fucking minutes, so it feels short. You play it like too short, nigga. Like we old, man. Like we ain't gotta like you could have an hour album now. Like
I gotta keep it short.
Yeah,
you know why? Because there's more coming.
True.
Yeah, but of course, the most long albums still have a lot of filler. This shit doesn't have no filler.
It's no filler at all.
Yeah, not one filler at all. Like every fucking 10 songs, it flows. So, and the thing about, I mean, now that you mentioned auto-tune, because I was talking to Kese about it before, auto-tune ain't really my thing, So I understand what he was trying to do because he's trying to make it, diversify his content and whatnot. So I appreciate. So I understood it though, but
it's done tastefully.
Auto-tune works in spurts as long as it's not overdone. Then it's
done. Yeah.
And I don't think he did it on.
I think he did on what, 2?
No, he didn't. He didn't overdo it. I'm just like I was just saying. I don't have a problem with auto-tune as long as how it's done. As long as it's not overdone, it's cool.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been to the studio recently, and I fell in love with auto-tune. I don't even because I'm a rapper, so I like just spitting straight up. But auto-tune, it's a nice little tool for artists because it gives us room to spread out what we normally do. Like some shit you would write for somebody else, you'll be able to do it now with the auto-tune. That's why I feel like this album's so good because the hooks are like a different person. Then he come with the hard verse, bar after bar. You're like, damn, this nigga is drinking this shit, killing it, singing on the hook, and the hooks was all killer. All them shits.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, Kese got some pitch when it goes to his hooks. Like I mean, dude be lacing his hooks though. I was definitely impressed with that.
50 cents ass nigga.
except
you already know the verses are all barred up, so you can't say nothing about any verse.
Yeah.
He was doing 3 verse tracks.
Yeah.
Verses smooth as fuck.
Yeah. Keith has a really smooth flow. And it's like different almost on every track though. So that's what makes this such an easy listen. Like, it's not like no rapid rap because this is a Jersey nigga, so this nigga has bars. So I mean, but it's not
crazy because when I hear Keith, I compare him to like a Fab, like the style of rap.
I think Jadakiss when I hear this nigga,
it's just constant punches. It's like with the great hooks. So I feel like Fab, and when I was listening to this album, it brought me back to high school, like the 2008, 2009 vibes, where you just ride out, the music plays, the wind blowing, like.
His flow isn't as lazy as Fab's. So.
Yeah, no, Fab is like a bit too nonchalant though. Sometimes it's not.
I mean, it got that way, but Yeah, original.
Now,
kind of-
Keese is never monotonous like that. So
Yeah,
that's
no.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
got to go Mike presence. The Mike presence is real nice on that for sure.
because if this nigga
Thank
Keese
you,
was
thank you.
monotonous like Fab, I would have been like, oh god, like nah, no monotonous ass niggas over
Yeah, but speaking of
Yeah,
Fab,
The way
it
he
happens
bar it up,
sometimes.
the way he bar up every track, no filler hook, no filler verse, no nothing.
Yeah, because he does do that like Fab. Like Fab always gonna have bars, no matter how monotonous his voice sounds. So
Mhm. Yeah, but speaking of Fab though, like I was telling Keith earlier, like my favorite joint there was Rule Number 1 because it reminded me of Fabulous Cinnamon Apple.
God damn, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, like the whole beat behind it, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And now I must have ran that back like 5-6 times. You know, I was like, yo, this shit is really dope. You know, and I like beats like that because like beats like that, like Keith really killed that shit. You know, I was like, oh damn.
then my favorite joint is probably Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, that nigga
He
was
snapped on
snapping
that
on
shit.
that shit. Oh shit.
I was like, damn.
And that beat was cold as fuck. That shit was hard. That B Russell, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I love that beat. Like I was like, damn.
But my
Like,
favorite
okay.
my favorite track is Ride because
Yeah.
when I was in football in high school, I was a nigga that did the, pump up the team before we start playing. I did the chant.
Okay.
And I would always do we ready, we do Ray Lewis shit. I would always do that, and that shit'd get niggas going crazy. So when I heard that, it brought me. I was like, damn, this shit is crazy. It brought me back.
Man,
It was so much feeling with that. So I was like, damn, I love this song.
The nigga probably
Shout to
tackled the
Past
bass
Destroy.
after that.
Yeah, word. That shit hard. I fuck with that. I was like, damn, that shit hard.
Yeah, though, I'm saying though, Keith though. I mean, that's like Keith's projects though. Like they just be on point too. Like even like let's say, I mean, for 32 minutes, like that shit. He really makes the most of every track though. I mean,
Yeah.
like ain't no fillers, none of that shit. Like I mean, I think the longest track is like maybe like the first couple of tracks, and after that it's just. And even then, those shits were still packed.
Yeah, I love Back to the Streets. That's my shit right there. Like, come back to the streets. Come like that
Back
shit.
to the streets. Hustle till I die.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Society.
I fucks with My Turn too.
Yes. Rule number 1. Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Rule Number 1 to
shit-
Secret Society. That was an ill transition. I was like, sequencing the album that was so ill. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like he got so much ebb and flow on here. Like, it's like the sequencing is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably like to me personally, honestly, maybe the only song I'm not really a fan of is number 10, and it's not even a bad song.
Okay.
It's just maybe
It's just
the beat
girly.
or something.
I mean, I actually like it because I think the second half of the album, the second half of the album was like, where the album was just like, whoa, like from like 6 to 10, I was just like, god damn, like,
Yeah,
Like where
I know you would say that.
Because
'cause
the
that nigga
bars
was
started
spitting.
coming out.
Yeah.
Because the first half is like, okay, he's showing the versatility.
Yeah.
And then the second half, he go back to the bars like, nigga, I'm Keith, nigga.
yeah,
I spit this shit, yeah.
yeah, perfect.
The second half, he started spitting.
Well stated. Yeah, absolutely. You stated that perfectly. Yeah, so that's
It's like an obvious transition, but it's so obvious, like you don't even notice it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you couldn't just just because the nigga is singing an audition doesn't mean the nigga can't rep a 16 like he's supposed to.
Yeah, because the bars on those verses was still going in.
Yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, what Keith was, it's album for forever. Try at least. I mean, not pandering because there's sometimes the niggas that pander too hard and don't really come out as well as need to be. But Keith did it, and he did it with good results. Like everything about it was like it was straight. Like I fucked with this album, so you could tell that Keith put his heart and soul into this shit. Like it was dope.
I fuck with it more than Reloaded.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Most definitely. I'm trying to grow every time, especially like if I do something or if it's with you, I just want to grow every single time. Every time I put out a project,
Yeah, it's just the cohesiveness. I feel like it's better on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot for that, We definitely shot for that to just be more cohesive. You know, I like to use the auto tune as like a songwriting tool. You know, like because you never know if I can get another singer on it. Sometimes I don't need that, then I will. You know, but sometimes they're not available, so you just roll with it, and if it sounds good, you just let it go. You know.
Right. Now, Keith, I have a quick question. Now, I mean, were these the actual 10 tracks for them, or are there any like leftovers or that you shit like it's fucking up the flow, or was it some unreleased shit with this? You know, just out of curiosity, or were these like the 10 songs you written like that's the album?
Yeah, that was a straight 10. Okay. Straight 10. That's it's hard. Actually 11 now. It's 11 now. If you go see, especially on Apple Music, there's an 11th track called "So Sincere." So you could check that out if you got or go to the Audio Mac or Bandcamp. It's on there because I had to change it real quick, fix it up. But that's besides everything, you know.
So is that the outro or was it in the middle? It's So Sincere.
So Sincere. Yeah, that's the outro, and then we go into season 2 is gonna come like in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be on Spotify in like a couple days because they take like 5 business days to fix everything.
They gotta review some shit just to make sure like there's no copyrights or whatever that's being violated and all that other shit.
Exactly. But then we're gonna go into season 2. That's gonna be called $1 Million Handshake, and that's gonna be new tracks, and we're gonna keep it going from there. You know. Word. So my thing is I'm dropping singles first, so you'll see that I'm gonna drop like every other week like I did last time because it's easier to digest. You know, it's easier to digest just one song first than 10, you know?
Soprano Sundays.
Right.
Exactly. You see, you know, but that's how we're going to do it. And it's just easier to roll out that way. So by the time you get to that 5, 6 to 10 tracks, or I give the 6 and then put an extra 4 on it, maybe, it's just easier to digest because you already have that muscle memory that you heard the song before.
That's what it is. You be having some focused writing sessions, man. I can just tell, bro. Like, you be in the zone when it's time for you to start writing and shit. Or freestyling, that's your forte.
Yeah, I just be sitting there just writing. I'll be writing, I'll be talking to my man LB, you know. We'll be talking about boxing at the same time.
Hey.
Y'all be at the stew?
Hit the stew with us, nigga. We go to the studio every week, nigga.
I know, man.
We probably fucking crank out a tape in a week.
Oh, easy. Yeah, we definitely would.
Yeah, actually, that's what we're working on now. Like, you gotta do the I Tried remix. Shout out to McAdoo.
McAdoo, what up?
Yes, sir.
West Coast League of Stars.
Yeah.
Remix like League of Bars, you know, going.
Oh man.
Word up, man.
So
I appreciate you guys, man.
So yeah, it's time time to give a score. So Rome, since you know you ain't bound on a minute, I'm gonna let you go first, man. You know, out of 10, and you know the rules. What do you give Kese's album?
I gotta get this shit a straight 9, nigga. Which is
damn, he took my fucking score.
It's a perfect 9. I forgot which song it was. I think it was either song 7 or 8. It was one song I wasn't feeling like that. Otherwise, I'll have it at a 10. But
7 was rule number 1. That's my joint. I know it can't be that song.
Yeah, I'm like, 7 to 8.
Was that one. Let me see. Hold on.
It gotta be number 6 or something.
Yeah, because rule number 1 was a fucking highlight.
And 8 was Secret Society.
It was rule number 1. That was the one I wasn't feeling.
Shit.
Wow.
But look, underrated. That shit was, I forgot about underrated, nigga. That shit was crazy. Underrated. I love that song. That shit hard. Like that shit. You you wake up in the morning, you about to go to the beach or some shit, you throw that bitch on, undefeated, and I'm underrated.
Niggas sound like a fucking ghetto beach boy.
Real shit. No, that shit was hard. But yeah, rule number one was probably, I don't know if it was like the beat or whatever. I don't know. I forgot. But that was the one track I wasn't fucking with. But everything else I love. Like the hooks, the chants, the bridges, the ad-libs. Like you killed this shit, nigga. Straight up.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's much love, man.
That's what it is. AOP, man. Hey, P, what's your score, bro?
So I gotta give it some more listens, but off of the first listen, I'll give it an 8. I think there was a lot of everything was really, really solid. Love the bars, the hooks. There's just a lot of catchy stuff. And hey, it might go up after some more listens, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely gonna give it some more listens. But rule number one, like Pat said, that was a highlight for me. I kept playing that song over and over and over again. So, you know what I'm saying? Hustle till I die. You know, underrated. A lot of good shit. He's did a good job with this album. Really good job. I fucks with it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That's what it is. AO Pilot, you there, bro?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Cool, man. So what score out of 1 out of 10? And there's no 0.5s or anything like that. You know,
I know.
To reiterate. You know, this album.
Yeah, for sure. I'm rocking with Rome. I'll probably give it a 9. I mean, I love East Coast rap. I love, and you know, from what I was hearing on this, I mean, it's straight up just bars, you know, and I mean, the transition from basically underrated to Saints and Sinners to rule number 1 is crazy. So I mean, I gotta give it a couple more spins like P, but I mean, off a couple 3-4 listens, I'll give it a 9, man. It's dope. It's real dope.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear more, to be honest. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, he has more stuff out there. Oh no. There's more Keese out there. He ain't new to this. He's true to this. You know what I mean?
You know, it's a good thing to hear from you guys, because then I know what to work on and then go back to the drawing board, you know, and what to keep on doing, what not to do, or just keep doing the same things, you know.
Trust me, this ain't criticism, because I mean, I guess different strokes for different folks. You know, like we have been, like, you know, whereas most of us thought rule number 1 was cool, Rome was like on it or whatever. But I mean, it's not because it's bad or whatever. It's just, you know, basically your album was appealing in different ways to different people, but you know, it's not like appealing. I mean, like it's bad or anything like that.
There's no bad song.
It's subjective. Music is subjective. Like that Ride song is my favorite song because it connects me back to football days. You feel me? To make me want to ride out. You feel me?
And Ride is dope though. Like that shit get me hype. Like I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Still get me hype.
Yeah. So LB, man, what about you? I know you probably said 9.
Nah, Rome said it like it's a 9. I love the album. Played all the way through. It's just when I get to Bill Russell, I play that twice, and then you start the album over. Like it's like number 10 is cool. Number 10 is not a bad song, and he's spitting, but I guess I don't really feel the beat like that. Like, and I guess Bill Russell was just so dope. I'm just like, nah, we'll just leave it right there, nigga. Chill. Like, so that's just a 9. It's on point. If you want like good production, good choruses, the bars is on point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the songs are bangers, but they don't all sound the same. So you get some little different shit. And you know, for 10 songs, like damn.
Yeah.
So nigga did all that in 10 songs. So you know, y'all gotta fuck with it. So
yeah, I mean, yeah,
definitely fuck with the album.
Yeah, and 9 is my score too. And mine's just, you know, I mean, I understand what he did in the first half of the album with the auto-tune. You know, it's a little bit more diversified though. You know, and it was cool. But when the second half of the album, you know, started with Saints and Sinners, when he got really, when Keith got into his bag, like bars, like like he, shit went up 200%, and the shit was already 100%. You know what I mean? So,
so turned to Mega Godzilla in the second half, huh?
Yeah, second half, and I was like, yo, like there was some straight heat being in that second half. So that was just like, yo, like this is it right there. So I mean, Yeah, so I was like, that's why it's like, you know, that's why Rome said it's a strong 9. You know, it's absolutely like, you know, and like it was perfect. Like I said, the production was on point. You know, the choruses were on point. You know, and I'm a picky nigga with my production. I'm not a nigga that likes to put like certain production. So it's like, so when I say that shit, you know, I mean it. You know, but. Yeah, you know, like I said, I mean, the flows, all different flows all over the place, man. You know, hit the pockets on a lot of everything. Like every song hit, you know, different ways. You know, some hit more, like I said, you know, like Secret Society, Rule Number 1, you know, Bill Russell, Saint Sinners, you know, that shit's hit harder, you know. But I understand why we're in the room with, like, you know, with Ride 2 and Back to the Streets, and even Hustle Till I Die too, you know. So yeah, the album, like this album, it was definitely on point. And you can tell, like, you know, there was a lot of work put into this. Like, so yeah, definitely a 9 was. It's definitely worthy of a very strong 9.
Yeah, we'll just keep it real. What he's trying to say is you dropped a better album than Dave East's last tape.
Oh, that's cold. That is cold.
No, that's the truth, though. Like,
No
and
comment.
I'm a Dave East fan. Like, you know, he could spit. I fucks with him, but yeah, like, because I think we all gave that shit like a 6. So and we giving you like 9s and 8s and shit. Like,
yeah,
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Like,
do.
yeah, Kese is a talented brother right there. So yeah, y'all need to get on this train. Y'all need to get on this hype train, man. Like, hey, this dude, like, yes, Kese has serious talent. You know what I mean? And it's not just this, but he has his older shit too, man. So yeah, y'all need to be put up. And if y'all listening, you need to be put up like Kese Soprano, man. You know, yeah. I mean, this nigga is dope, just flat out, you know, dope. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Much love, y'all.
Yeah, though, yeah, that Alex said though, and yeah, we're definitely looking forward to more future releases. You know, yeah, I definitely, because I know, like I said, you know, you're a creative motherfucker too. And bro, you better stop doing that shit, nigga. I'm tired of you with this camera shit, nigga. Turn your fucking camera off, nigga.
oh yeah, let me ask you this, Keys.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite song on the album, or at least your top 3?
My favorite, oh man, My Turn.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But it's because it connects me to where I was at the time when I wrote it. So that's why.
Word.
All right. Let me ask you the opposite. Yeah. What's your least favorite song on the album?
Oh man, least
the
favorite
one where you're
song.
like, you're almost indifferent about it, or you're like, yeah, I'd be riding, but it's not like this one. Like,
all right, I'll give you that. It's the one I like it, but it'd probably be
with cheese, nigga, with cheese.
With cheese. It'll probably be Where You At, YWF.
Motherfucker. Get the fuck out my head. So you knew, nigga, you knew.
But that's what
you
it is.
knew,
like,
nigga. Drop that shit. It's a 10. He knew.
But I knew who would like that. You know, that's why I put it there. And you it's crazy because of the responses from the ladies, like, I get from that. It's just like, oh my God, I love that song.
Hey, you put it at the end like on some bonus shit, like, yo, no.
Yeah, you already know.
This nigga, I done fed you. I think it's with Bill Russell. Chill, I got this now.
Bill Russell,
Kevin Samuel did up at the end.
That was one of my favorites. That was one of the first songs I did for it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that was one of the
you
first
other
songs.
Upcoming rappers, that don't be afraid to, you know, get your album put on here and reviewed.
Absolutely.
Directly, you know, we don't pull punches, so make sure your shit hot though.
Yeah.
Because if your shit's mid, you know, we'll tell you it's mid.
I better not hear no.
But that's good though.
Yeah,
that's
but I mean,
good,
nigga, you've been doing this for a minute, bro. Like, a lot of niggas ain't got that damn the thick skinness of that shit. Like,
but you know who gave me that thick skin? The collie gave it to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
they'll
do
that.
They
built me.
Yeah, they'll fucking do that.
They built me. They built me like day one, for years, and it was like, nah, it's weak, son. Go back to the drawing board. And I would ask questions like, okay, what is it? And people were nice to get constructive with it, because they're like, oh, all right,
who are these people?
Decent guy.
Nigga, you been dope since I met you, so I don't. Who are these niggas? Like,
oh man,
who are this? Like,
old head.
So I could disregard the opinions of hip hop forever. Like
back when it was SOHH.
Okay. I was lurking.
Yeah. And I was on their hard body at that time, and so yeah, I was on there since 2001. So they yeah, I'm one of the OGs on there.
Oh,
wow. OG wherever he goes.
20 years, god damn, that's a long.
This nigga go into the future and be an OG. This nigga go back to slavery and be an OG.
Yo, shout out to the Collie though. Shout out to everybody at the Collie, man.
Yeah, you'll hear some criticism. It might be good criticism, might be bad criticism, but you'll hear some criticism on that shit.
I've never even heard niggas going on the Collie though. Like that nigga is like one of the most universally respected rappers on that shit. Like if you
someone told me I had a lisp. And I was like, what a lisp? I was like,
Thurman's your ass.
Yeah, I was like, damn, how I got a list?
I don't hear no damn list. What the fuck are they talking about?
I don't know, man. But I was hurt.
That might have been a slow nigga that might have been listening to your shit. They don't hear a list. Yeah, you ain't a lisping motherfucker though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
then again, there's nothing wrong with having a list, but you don't have a list.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I need speech classes.
A lot of rapping niggas got fucking lists. G-Rap, the greatest of all time, and he got a list.
Yeah. You had speech classes, bro?
Nah, I was just saying, like, yo, that's how I felt. I was like, oh, shoot.
Oh, damn. Nah, okay, let me shut up then, because I actually had speech classes, so let me shut up.
Oh, ain't no wrong with that.
I would have a problem if I was rapping because I mumble. I have a mumbling problem, which I not. I wouldn't be a mumble rapper, but I fucking mumble.
You loud and clear on this motherfucker. I don't know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga.
You voice acting motherfucker. Like,
I'm getting better at it, but like I mumble a lot, so I stumble over my words.
You could be reading them cartoon scripts. It's Disney.
To fix that as a rapper, you would go slower.
No, but bro, yeah. The one thing that you're clear on, there's no lisp on you. Like any of the old shit I've ever heard, like I've never heard one lisp, like not even remotely even hearing one. So I mean, that's a strange criticism, but I mean, I guess it would just be like, okay, I just have to be more careful how I like enunciate my words or some shit like that. That's probably I guess
that's enunciation. What you said right there is what's missing in rap a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of niggas, they mumble through words.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was an unmixed joint. We just had to remix it again and then just put it back out, and then it was like, oh, okay, that sounds different. It happens.
Yeah, that's why mixing is important, people. You gotta always make sure you mix your shit down, make sure it's EQ'd right and all that good shit.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. You can't. So if you want your album review, like your bars gotta be important, your production has to be important. Like you can't be drawn up by the beat or any of that shit, bro. Like or vice versa, even you can't drown.
Because we got too many like dope niggas around here. Like we all too well versed in listening to legends and and real shit. Like Jesus, like the nigga we beat half up there all the time. Like
yeah.
Everybody else be too busy and shit, man. Keep me representing, but shout outs to like the whole Tunnel Gang, Tech Beats, Trife and Dope.
Word.
And Silence, Shorty, Philly in the house, St. Louis, Trife, West Coast, Backadoo, Florida with Tech, you know what I mean? So we'll probably because Keys dropped his solo, so I'm gonna be dropping my shit soon.
Let's go, let's do it.
And I think me and Keys gonna have a little spin off, and then we gonna be trying to get back on that Tunnel Gang wave. So I wanted everybody, you know, had the little solos. So y'all check out that Trite and Silence.
We got Rome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know Rome already. Like they know like, that top 5 coming soon as well.
That shit finna blow the shit out the water, nigga.
I heard what y'all doing. Man, listen. What?
Good looking out, my nigga.
You already know. You already know, man.
That shit finna blow, nigga.
A lot of big shit popping, but